I'm not going to be doing the diapers. I'm not going to be making the food. I may never even see the kids, frankly.
No, yo.
Okay? No, she will be an unbelievable mother. I'll be a good father.
And when you get older, what are you going to remember? No drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. And, you know what else? No tattoos. I don't ever want to see tattoos on you.
Barron Trump faces constant media attention and criticism. From his clothing choices to behavior at official events, every aspect of his life is widely discussed. How does his famous mom defend Barron against this scrutiny? And why do some people claim that the boy is not on good terms with his father? This is his television debut. No, he's adorable. How does that feel to you? In this video, Barron Trump is only 2 months old, and his dad proudly calls him a potential TV star. Well, it seems at first, Donald was all for it.
That's Barron. He's strong, he's smart, he's tough, he's vicious, he's violent. All of the ingredients you need to be an entrepreneur. So Barron, good luck. You have a long way to go.
One could see that the boy was admired by his parents. However, in reality, the news of Melania's pregnancy was unexpected for Donald.
He came home one day last August, and I told him he'd be a daddy. And his reaction was, at first he needed to take it in. It was a real surprise, and then he was very happy.
In Trump's own words, it all happened too fast, especially considering he already had children from a previous marriage.
And I have 4 great children. If you have the money, having children is great.
Of course, the ex-president didn't hold back on spending for his youngest son either. Here are some interesting facts. Barron had a stroller with real gold accents, and after baths, he was treated with milk containing black caviar extract. It sounds a bit unusual, doesn't it? While living in the White House, Barron Trump had his own floor, with amenities like a pool, basketball court, and home theater. He attended St. Andrew's Episcopal School, costing $40,000 annually. On the other hand, Barron never had babysitters. Melania Trump personally took care of his upbringing.
My priority is my son Barron, our son Barron, and I support him 100%, and I'm there for him every time he needs me.
While the boy's dad made it clear from the start that he wouldn't have much time for hands-on parenting.
I'm not going to be doing the diapers. I'm not going to be making the food. I may never even see the kids, frankly.
No, yo.
Okay? No, she will be an unbelievable mother. I'll be a good father.
And when you get older, what are you going to remember? No drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. And, you know what else? No tattoos. I don't ever want to see tattoos on you.
Barron hasn't been spotted with tattoos or involved in any bad habit scandals. Despite this, the media closely covers his every social outing and movement. It all began with little Barron's love for wearing business suits and ties, emulating his high-profile father. This led to the child facing significant online harassment in the comments. Even the fact that Barron opts for more democratic brands hasn't deterred the criticism. He has been called mature for his age and likened to Richie Rich from the movie. The older he got, the more frequently he wore t-shirts with various inscriptions, such as, "On your mark, Tiger Shark." Once again, not everyone appreciated this. Now, on the contrary, there were suggestions that the boy should adopt a more formal wardrobe. The youngest Trump doesn't have any responsibilities as the president's son, but the least he could do is dress the part when he steps out in public. Katie Rich, a former writer for Saturday Night Live, was among those. She wrote that Barron will be this country's first homeschool shooter. After posting these words on Twitter, she got suspended and was compelled to issue a public apology. Barron also faced intense ridicule during his father's election-winning speech. Internet users widely criticized him for not showing any joy during the event, pointing out his yawning and apparent struggle to stay awake. However, it's important to note that it was 3 a.m. at the time. No wonder the child just wanted to sleep. And while Trump was signing his first executive orders, the boy was playing with his 6-month-old nephew, not paying any attention to others. This naturally stirred up a heated discussion on social media. At the inauguration, Barron was seen swaying, smiling oddly, and hesitating to high-five his mom. The boy's behavior was again viewed as unusual. But what expectations can be placed on a child who was only 10 years old? Well, that fact didn't stop the haters at all. Barron was then called both a vampire because of his pale face, a freak, and even a would-be maniac. One journalist, Rosie O'Donnell, even suggested that the child was autistic. Melania was furious about this and intended to sue the woman. Later, the lawyer for the famous family stated that the TV presenter should remove the video and apologize to Barron. Public figures have also supported Trump Jr., and among them was Bill Clinton's daughter, Chelsea.
Barron Trump deserves the chance every child does to be a kid. Standing up for every kid also means opposing POTUS policies that hurt kids.
Jenna Bush Hager, another former first daughter, expressed frustration over the attacks on Barron, too. She highlighted that he didn't choose for his dad to run for president. It wasn't his decision. But Melania played the most significant role in shielding the child from this negativity and chose to minimize his public appearances.
He's taking very well. I keep him balanced and just have him childhood as normal as possible. I just want to have him out of the spotlight for now.
Maybe that is why the teenager wasn't at the family's last day at the White House. He also didn't walk across the South Lawn to Marine One. Only in recent years, Barron has sometimes shown up at important events with his parents. People can't help but notice how much he's like his dad today, not just in looks, but also in the way he dresses and talks. They even playfully call him a mini Donald. But it seems the youngest Trump isn't too keen on being strongly associated with his famous dad. He has no intentions of tying his life to politics. Barron is more inclined towards philanthropy, opting to spend his time not in his dad's fancy hotels, but on sports fields. The boy excels in tennis and baseball. He's a fantastic golfer, too, and you can frequently catch him playing alongside his dad.
Barron's a very good athlete, and he's a good kid. He's a good-looking kid. He's a good student, great student.
He also has a knack for technology. Once, Barron hacked into Trump's computer and logged in without authorization. Donald was naturally shocked by this. He's also growing up to be a true gentleman. Unlike his dad, who occasionally forgets to offer Melania his hand, Barron is well-mannered. Here, he lets his dad onto the gangway. Additionally, he checks in with his concerned mom, making sure she's doing well. People seem really impressed by these qualities, and it has positively shifted their opinion of the boy.
I love you, Barron! Thank you!
And you know what's really intriguing? They say Barron isn't afraid to offer advice to his dad. In fact, he shares his views on various matters. For instance, in 2020, he told Donald that he didn't like his behavior during the debate with Biden. I will say my own son, Barron, said, "Dad, you were too tough. You didn't have to keep interrupting him." Rumors have it that the son and father are not on the best of terms right now. It's not because of Barron's straightforwardness at all. More like it's because of his height. Yes, you heard it right.
He's a good tall guy, too, very tall.
How tall is he now?
I'd say 6'8".
That detail appears to be a significant concern for the renowned dad.
My Barron, my tall Barron, he's very tall.
So what's the big deal, you ask? And it turns out he
never lets himself be in a photograph with someone taller than he is.
Oops, what a twist. It seems Trump Sr. just didn't anticipate his youngest surpassing him in height. And perhaps this is just the beginning. Barron turns 18 this year, and he's graduating from Oxbridge Academy in Palm Beach.
You want him to go to Wharton? Where do you want him to go?
No, we're thinking about that right now. Those are the things we're talking about right now.
The boy is predicted to have a promising future. The key is for him to learn how to handle criticism properly. There's likely to be much more of it, no doubt. What are your thoughts on Barron Trump? Does he really resemble his daddy? Or is he the complete opposite of him? Let's discuss it in the comments.